Yeah, President Trump that he said he was supposed to attack Iran today, and he just, I guess, stopped that. Here's what's happening with Iran. Okay, Iran, it's just a total chaos for the U.S. and this president, because he followed Netanyahu, we didn't do it the right way. Uh, we have known Iran to be our adversaries for a while, but we used it in America. All the previous administrations have used Iran to advance the American agendas in the Middle East, because we were selling weapons to the Gulf, we were selling weapons to Saddam Hussein, we were selling everybody's weapon in this area based on their animosity with Iran. And therefore, when we went to Iraq in 2003, we wanted to get the Iranian on our side. And by doing so, we were going to play chess using the Gulf and the Iranian at the same time. We were trying to move them anywhere and whenever we want. But the Iranian, thinking of themselves as superpower, Qasem Soleimani and the Republican Guard, they started to attack the Americans in Iraq. And of course, it was the Ba'athist regime that they put down their military uniforms and put down on the dishdasha, or the basically the long dress they wear, and they acted out as they are Al Qaeda, or they are the terrorists. So those were our Ba'athists, the Saddam Hussein regime, the Iraqi regime. They were against us. The Iranians were against the Americans. The Al Qaeda by Osama bin Laden and those guys, they were against us. All the Syrian, the Saudis, all this Middle Eastern intelligence, they were all against us, and they were all hiding behind what so-called terrorist uh, individuals, which they were not. Most of them were just intelligence. Most of them were just political people that affiliated with the states over their intelligence. Plus, the Israelis, they had a say in that. The Mossad was still operating in Iraq, and so the Iranian, they were fighting with all these people against one enemy. To them, that was America at one time. And they thought, because they want, the America left Afghanistan and Iraq, they thought they are superpower. As we see, they started to advance their agenda. Having Obama was weak, and they went to Iraq, and they went to Syria, and they went to Lebanon, and they were expanding their Islamic revolution to the Middle East. And we've seen what happened in Saudi Arabia by burning down the embassy in Iran, the Saudi embassy in Iran, after killing Nimr. And so the American, in a way, by Obama's administration, even though they were weak, but they were trying to start what's so-called manufactured chaos in the Middle East between the sectors, between the Shia and Sunni. And that was successful all the way up to what happened since President Trump came back. When President Trump came back to power, as we see, he tried to play different. He did not like how to, of course, because the Israelis, they did not like how to empower Iran and empower the Middle Eastern Gulf countries at the same time. So they were fighting. As you see, they killed Qasem Soleimani, and they just eliminated the Republican guards from uh, different places. And when Biden came, the administration was, as we see, like very neutral when it comes to just same thing like Obama, okay? But here it comes, Trump's second term, and Netanyahu, that was his chance of, after the Palestinian October 7th, that was just the camel that broke, the straw that broke the camel's back, and we've seen what happened. So they started to push for elimination of the Iranian power, because having the sectors fighting in the Middle East, it wasn't going to work. And we've seen the collapse of Bashar's regime, the Syrian regime, So basically, where we're at right now, America is already decided that Iran has to not be there anymore. America has the power to do so by destroying everything in Iran, and they already did a lot. So Iranian military is not as strong as it used to be. Yes, they can cause damage to Gulf states. They can, threaten the Strait of Hormuz, but Trump, if he gets crazy, and he will use a nuclear bomb to just destroy Tehran, and he can do that. Who's gonna stop him? Just think about it. Who is gonna say no to America if they destroy, if they just decided they're gonna nuke Tehran? Nobody's gonna do anything. And of course, that's what happened in Nagasaki and Hiroshima when the Japanese were fighting the Americans and they were not giving up. So Americans right now are doing the same scenario. They are trying to play this, okay, Iranian, let's come to the table, let's do this. Iranian are still thinking the Americans are afraid. They are not afraid of you. They, the Americans during Obama and before Trump are different than the Americans now. The Americans now are either my way or the highway, and not by politics. Trump is not playing politics. Trump is playing it's gonna happen my way, regardless any way it's gonna be. But we are trying to play it safer first because it's less damaging to us if we take over Iran. Because what we decided to do right now in America, we decided to take over Iran, run Iran for our own benefits, just like we are using the Gulf states. We are partner with them, but we are basically using them. They are benefiting us by their money, by their oil, and we're trying to do the same thing because our main adversaries is that the one that we worry about is China. So once we get Iran under our control, like we did Venezuela, and then we have the Gulf, and we are already trying to sell the Chinese oil. We are we're going to control the world. So the China progress and power is going to be eliminated or at least slowed down. And now we're taking back our manufacturing companies back to America. Our AI was stopping Nvidia from giving them the most advanced chips that they can do. So right now we're worried about Taiwan. If the Chinese took Taiwan, we're going to have a problem because all these chips are manufactured in Taiwan. But in 5-6 years, we are building our own chips factories in here. So once that happens, we're going to be ready to fight the Chinese heads on, because the Chinese are becoming a threat to the American super priority and superpower, supremacy. We're not able to advance anymore when China in our way. They are really abstracting, and they are obstacles in our own progressions worldwide when it comes to manufacturing, when it comes to the BRICS, trying to do away with the American dollar. They are trying to compete when it comes to military now by the Belt and Road, or the Road and Belt that they are trying to build out there, so they can have all these Asian countries and even Europe under their control. So they are real challenger for the Americans. But as we know, Americans do not fight superpower heads on like that. We suck the wind out of their life slowly, and that's what we're doing right now. We're cutting supplies, we're cutting resources, we're cutting all this power and energy to the Chinese. We're trying to slow down their economy, and we are successful so far. Their GDP is down, and their like real estate is down, and things are pretty bad for the Chinese at this time. Forget what's going on at this time, especially after the tariffs. They are really hurting, and that's why they are trying to show a little bit of, like a little bit, oh yeah, we're still here, we're trying to stand up to America. But I don't think they will be able to. But the only problem we have right now, if Iran is not going to surrender and just follow us and just submit to our will, they're going to be destroyed, because we have no other options.